G'day. Just doing me bit for Australia. Taking a great Aussie holiday. What do you mean I'm just lazing about enjoying myself? It ain't looks like that. But what I'm really doing, see, I'm providing a valuable injection into the Australian economy. Don't believe me? All right, just listen, and I'll tell you how it works. In the early days, our forefathers and our foremothers didn't have a lot of spare time. It was pretty hard for them to get away from the sheep, or the chooks, or the washing, or the housework, and have a bit of a break. They worked 60 hours a week, 52 weeks a year, most people. Now it's different. And it's different because of all this stuff. Labour-saving devices, they're called. In the factory, in the office, even in your own house, even in your own school, which means that your mums and your dads and your own working hours are shorter, and you automatically get a bit of time off once in a while. More spare time all round. Time to do all sorts of different things.
How you going, all right? Good day for it? Oh, not much yet.
The stuff we've been looking at, well, that's the sort of stuff most of us do with our spare time. Just about every day, or at least every week. But every year or so, we get a nice long chunk of spare time. You might recognise that as a holiday. And on holidays, people like to get away and do something a bit different. Like go to Disneyland, maybe. Or overseas somewhere. Visit the old folks. Or see the sights. Or maybe I want to find out a bit about this great country of ours. Well, anyway, here I am with me holiday pay, burning a hole in me pocket. Now, what's going to help me make up my mind?
A remote car that'll carry you far, freewheeling around Tasmania. Wilson here and Wilson there, freewheeling around Tasmania. Or a camper van or a caravan, freewheeling around Tasmania. Wilson here and Wilson there, freewheeling around Tasmania. Or a four-wheel drive, it's good to be alive, freewheeling around Tasmania.
We've got the holiday wheels. Your travel agent has the Tasmanian holiday deals. See him soon.
Freewheeling around Tasmania.
Then, I found out about Tasmania. It's a great winter holiday I found out about Tasmania. The people are friendly, they know how to smile. Tasmania's got mountains and forests and snow, and a fun and games nightlife with plenty to show. A countryside full of historical charm. Tasmania in winter, the welcome is warm. That's Tasmania, the great winter holiday.
From the city lights to the little towns and the mighty rivers flow, Tasmania's magic, Tasmania's magic. From the fighting trout and the mirrored lakes to the place the jet set play. From the forest wild to the rocky coast that'll take your breath away. It's a different place with amazing grace to spend a holiday. Tasmania's magic, Tasmania's magic.
Now is the time to see the unique Tasmanian mountains and lakes. Hear our wild birds, rivers and waterfalls. Taste the freshness of Tasmanian raspberries, scallops and crayfish. Breathe the fragrance of our very special flowers and trees. And feel history all around you. Come to your senses. Come to Tasmania now.
After I see that sort of advertising, I know a bit about what Tassie's got to offer. And I might just decide to go there and take all that holiday pay I was talking about to pay for all sorts of things, like my plane ticket and the money I and thousands of other tourists pay. Helps keep the pilots and the flight attendants and the airport staff working. Of course, once I get there, I've got to decide where to stay. Could be a motel. Like this. Or maybe something a bit more trendy. Yeah, like this. Or maybe the full luxury bit, like this. But wherever I stay, I'll have to pay for my accommodation. And I help employ people, like the people who make the beds and the laundries who wash the sheets. Not forgetting the people who bring the breakfast. Thanks, mate. Eggs turned, are they?
Yes.
Beauty. People eat a terrible lot on holidays. Just look at this. All for a little bloke like me. Yeah, copper. Oh no, I was forgetting. I'm underage. Anyway, this meal. Have you ever stopped to think how many people work in a kitchen of a place like this? I'll just tuck into my snack for a few secs and I'll show you. See? What did I tell you? Just imagine what this would look like if there were no tourists to buy the meals. And all these people are getting ready. Dreadful, isn't it? All those hard-working chefs and kitchen hands and that, unemployed. So this holiday pay of mine goes a long way. If I take a holiday, I help make jobs for a whole lot of different people. Butchers, supermarkets, farmers who grow food. Oh yeah, and that reminds me. What do I do if I need a haircut while I'm on holidays? So you can see how important it is to a state like Tasmania for people like me to come and have a holiday in it and spend me holiday pay. That's why a lot of people are working hard to make Tasmania a better place for tourists to come to. A lot of federal and state government money's being spent to fix up Port Arthur. administrators are setting up all sorts of tourist attractions and motels and special facilities.
These buildings are built underground, so if there was an explosion in one section, the roof would cave in on it and smother it before it had a chance to spread to other areas. On our left with our fort, we're trying to fit a lot into a small area to give you a better idea of what a fort in the 18th century would have been like. Down below the water level you'll find the cannon crew's quarters, stores, treasury.
Places like convention centres, bringing visitors by the ton. Ton.
There will be a convention here in Tasmania.
And there's even a school in Hobart, where they train people to work in the tourist industry.
To Hobart, to impress upon these people the convention facilities that we have here in Tasmania now.
When the guest actually arrives,
Even to handle all those dollars from my holiday pay.
along here, pick up an account for him, come to this register and pick up the room number, which will say, we'll make out it's 101. You put in $40 for his accommodation, press room charge, and then carry the balance forward.
So there you go. That's how it works. Spare time means holidays. Holidays mean jobs. I'll tell you what, a bloke could tie himself out explaining all that. And I'm supposed to be on holiday, doing me bit for the country. Better get on with it then.